Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
All right, Jeff and Jeremy here, KZOZ.com online. Don't forget the poll question lives there. We'll be right back to that in a second. Want to remind you, we've got Know the Show coming up, $20 to Federico's. Federico's Fresh Mex, they're downtown San Luis Obispo, 851 Higuera. And they bring that aloha spirit. So make sure you get on down there and try them out. The fish tacos literally are to die for. They're so good. So many other great things as well.
Oh, man. It's just like, this time of year, this is when you need the trip to the islands, and you can't really do a trip to the islands.
Oh, you can. We have a coworker here that's in Hawaii right now. He's coming back tomorrow.
Is he quarantining?
You have to quarantine before you go there. I don't know if not quarantine. You have to get a COVID test.
I heard something yesterday that said that Hawaii is offering people to come there and work remotely.
Yeah. Vegas is doing the same thing. All the resort towns are doing this because the resorts are a little light. So they've got deals where you can do like a long stay and you can work for a week or two and live in a hotel.
We need to do that.
Why didn't we figure out some way to radio this son of a bitch?
Some kind of janky microphone to test out on a computer.
That's what radio used to be really good at, right? Like something would happen like that. Like, hey, we'll promote it for you. Send our guys over there. And, we'll market it and buy this package from us. That's what radio used to be really good at.
Do you want me to call up some of those places?
Yeah, you're
but
a big sales executive.
The problem we are in a market where it's not going to work.
Why?
And we're going to talk business right now.
Why is that?
Because that's what the places here should be doing right now.
Well, that's true, but they can have us. I'll go stay at the Dolphin Bay. You can pick where you want.
You understand that we live in a place that's very similar to Hawaii.
Yeah, no, that's true.
We don't have as many hotels.
I'm just saying, I got dibs on Dolphin Bay. I'll go do one of their experiences, and you could go wherever you want.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Where would you go?
I'll take the Cliffs. We're
going to be right next door to each other?
Yeah.
We can yell from balconies.
Yeah, you come over to my happy hour, I'll come over to your pool.
Ooh, I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
I mean, that would be a fun little thing, right? The timer goes off as we're sitting by the pool at the Dolphin Bay. We're like, oh, happy hour over the Cliffs is happening right now, and you just walk right over there and do that thing. Man, those two properties.
We can make this happen. Very easy. Very easy. A couple laptops, we're good to go.
Yeah.
Surfnet Communications poll question. We were asking you, who is a worse spokesperson? We started talking
Jeff
about Jared yesterday.
Jeff or Jeremy.
Who do you want at your property?
This is bad word association right now because when we actually give you the options.
We started talking about this yesterday, and oh man, Jared. See, I think Cosby. It's such a hard call. Okay. Who is a worse spokesperson for your product? Jared for Subway. And if you remember, Jared was caught with a bunch of underage pornography on his laptop.
Well, and
that's the best, most PC way I could say it.
Well, and he was trying to solicit sex from a minor.
Did he actually do it?
I don't think so.
So this was all
like an
laptop.
operation. It was a sting.
Okay, so there was actually nothing, no physical contact that happened. Bill Cosby, it's all physical on the other hand. Accused and convicted of molesting and roofing or whatever you want to call that, drugging someone. I go Bill Cosby on this, but the majority of people right now, by 66%, are saying Jared from Subway.
Now, people are looking at it on the surface, but I did a deep dive on this. Okay, believe it or not.
Did you plow into it?
No, I did not. And please don't use those words when discussing these two gentlemen or not so gentlemen.
That's what you do, though.
Yeah, I want to make that the full question, by the way. Have you ever heard the term plowed when somebody's saying they're drunk? But anyways, I think
I got plowed.
I think Bill Cosby, when you say I got plowed,
Jeremy, I'm sure you've been plowed plenty of times, so maybe talk to us about air.
Listen, we had this guy called in earlier.
Hey, Jeremy, I was just calling this morning to let you know, dude, I've heard that term all the time. Meaning plowed, being drunk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You two can go get plowed together. I'm sure it'll be fun.
Plow each other.
I'm sure we would. No, you don't plow each other. You just get plowed.
Get each other plowed.
No, yeah,
the booze does the plowing. I got plowed
shots,
by
right,
a bottle
Jeremy?
of Jameson. You know what I mean?
Do whatever you need to do, I guess. But here's
anyways, you went for a deep dive.
My deep dive into this.
Plowed into it. Yeah.
Is I'm a very economic driven person, and the economics of it has to make Bill Cosby the worst spokesperson, because Jell-O had to lay out some cash for that endorsement. Bill Cosby was super duper popular when Jell-O signed him on to be their spokesperson. Jared was a guy that was sat in his apartment eating in
the dark,
veggie sandwiches.
Veggie sandwiches.
Yeah. They're like, hey, do you want a year's worth of veggie sandwiches to be our spokesperson? He's like, sure, go ahead. And then I'm sure there was renegotiations as he got more and more popular, but it never ever reached monetary status from what Jell-O had to fork over to Bill Cosby. So therefore, Bill Cosby was the worst endorser of the Jared.
The worst?
The worst.
Or the worst?
The worst endorsement is definitely from Bill Cosby, because the cost that it had to procure Bill Cosby had to be 10, 15, 25 times what it was for Jared to be the endorsement guy for Subway.
Things we didn't get to in hashtag form with Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Quickly to the phones. Go ahead, bud.
Hey, I'm out here. This is Rob from Los Osos.
Yes.
Why is it Los Osos when there's no A in it? It's O. It should be Los Osos.
Los Osos.
Okay. They're not called
Valley of the Bears.
Los Lonely Boys.
Well, he's not the only one. A lot of people call it Los Osos. I don't know.
Why Los
Well,
Osos?
hey, when are you guys going to come out here and grab a pizza from us?
A pizza from you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing with pizza, okay, is if we go out there, we're going to have to enjoy the pizza out there.
Well, look I'm breaking the rules. I don't believe in this Gavin Newsom. So I'm going to sit you down, get you some frosty beers. I'm going to get you a pizza. I'm going to get you the hottest wings on the Central Coast. I know I got those out here.
Oh, I can't wait.
You had me at Gavin Newsom stuff. Can I tell you Jeremy's favorite, wherever we go get wings, his favorite trick is to get the hottest one because he can handle it, but order the biggest order and say, come on, let's all share.
I did that once.
and then we're like,
It
okay.
wasn't the hottest either.
We're like,
the second hottest.
We're like, okay,
No,
that sounds good. Meanwhile, everybody at the table is crying, and he's like over there with 20 wings to himself.
That's what I was just going to say. A guy posted on the Instagram a few weeks ago, and he was crying about our Stone Reaper.
All right, well, okay. We'll have to come out there and try them then. Thank you for the invitation.
Hey, man, I'm glad you had a great time. You catch a lot of them bastards out there?
I try. It's a little slower right now, but I try.
Hey, the best thing about fishing is catching a buzz.
There you go, buddy.
Hey, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you out here soon.
All right.
The Reaper wings. That's a pepper, right? The Red Hot Reaper? That might be pretty tough.
The pepper and then the stone fruit.
Yeah.
I guess make it sweet.
Dave Grohl is out promoting Foo Fighter tacos. This is something you can actually get at a restaurant in Sherman Oaks.
Can I get 2 Foo Fighters tacos, please?
2 what?
2 Foo Fighters tacos. Do you guys have the Foo Fighters tacos?
Foo Fighters tacos?
You don't have Foo Fighters tacos.
I'm sorry, sir. We don't have that. Is there something else you'd like to order?
Thank you.
Oh, God, when the drive-thru guy gets all bitchy like that, it just makes me want to jump up there, slap him.
Have you ever put yourselves in... You know what I like to do is, if I ever became a judge and people did stuff wrong, community service, a drive-thru worker would account for community service. Although it would be bad customer service for whatever restaurant is trying to offer it up.
Oh, you mean it's a penalty to have to work the drive-thru?
Yes.
So
Maybe it would create a better experience for everyone in the long run.
Perhaps, yeah.
You know, it's like
Because it would suck for 5-6 years. But then once people started to realize, wow, you should probably be nice to these people because it's all
You should be nice to them.
hard job.
Number one, they have the food that you're going to put in your mouth.
Yeah.
And they can do anything to it. But
what is a Foo Fighter taco?
at some taco down at some restaurant in Sherman Oaks.
But
It's a Casa Vega restaurant.
when he asked him for it,
Yeah, he was just driving around trying to, so people, I guess, would start asking, what's a Foo Fighter taco?
oh, so
The
this
last
is,
person I want to mess with is the guy at Taco Bell. He has the worst job.
Yep, and
Really?
the most power. It is.
I'll
like-
tell you this.
You think
I
Gavin
think
Newsom
Taco
has a lot of
Bell.
power?
I think Taco Bell has the best drive-through employees. My
do.
number one hang-up with the drive-through worker, and it's always McDonald's, because they have that screen now, that big giant jumbo screen where they put your order up, but they flash it up there so fast and take it down. You're like, whoa, what happened? My pet peeve is, just read me the order
Hey.
back that I gave you.
They got to move people through, man.
Can I get 2 tacos, 2 beef crunchy tacos, and a burrito supreme with 10 fire sauce? And they're like, all right, that'll be $8.72 at the window. Read it back.
That's what the screen's for. Dude.
And then
read quicker.
And then I get
your
my
glasses
bag
on.
of food and I start looking through it because I'm not leaving. Because we all know if you don't look and you leave, they forgot something. And they just stare you down like, really, dude? Like, I'm gonna forget. You're like, hey, dude, where's my taco? Oh, it's right here, dude. Sorry, man.
Do you have to say that they talk like that?
That's how this guy talks.
Dude, they're not Teenage Mutant Ninja
That's how this guy
Turtles.
talks. I'm telling you. Ralphio. What are their names?
Well, that would have been Mikey.
Mikey Angelo.
No Foo Fighters tacos. What can I get you?
Hi, could I get 2 Foo Fighters tacos?
Foo Fighters tacos?
You don't have the Foo Fighters tacos?
No.
Oh. Hey, excuse me. Do you know where I could find Foo Fighters tacos?
All right. Casa Vega, dude.
Just a
Sherman Oaks.
commercial.
Head on down.
Commercial. That is a full-on commercial.
Yeah, Dave Grohl's going to send me some tacos.
Come on. I mean,
That was a total plug for Dave Grohl.
how much did Dave Grohl get from the Mexican restaurant?
I've never heard of Casa Vega, but now I want to go try the Foo Fighters tacos.
Hashtag super spreader. You hear this?
Oh, come on.
No.
Unless you're talking about something that spreads fertilizer, I don't care.
I think you'll care about this one. 40 attendees of a New Orleans swingers event.
Oh, yeah, I'm all about it now. You had me at Swingers.
Contracted COVID-19. You think? I mean, come on. Like, who's having a swingers convention during a pandemic?
Yeah, that's a bad
apparently Naughty Events owner Bob Hannaford had one. It was a 5-day.
We were all wearing masks.
They call it the Naughty in New Orleans Revelry.
Come on, guys. It's 6 feet apart, not 6 inches.
Just like everything.
Watch out, you might get plowed. From all the cocktails.
There's
I mean,
a lot of plowing going on. 41 of the attendees tested positive for coronavirus, according to the organizer, who probably is not going to be organizing events anytime soon. They said that they took, at first, it seemed like a huge success thanks to a plethora of pandemic precautions. We went to extraordinary measures for check-in and instituted a touchless process with required temperature checks, social distancing in line, and sanitizing upon check-in.
so we all got in the room and got naked.
Exactly. Like, that's the check-in process.
Started playing Ring Around the Rosie.
This is a swingers convention, okay? Did you really think that people were going to be like, man, I'm glad I laid down that $500 for this
You put
swingers
your man
convention,
parts
but
in,
stay
you
away
put your
from
man
me,
parts
please.
out, you put your man parts in, and she screams all about.
It kicked off on the 10th and resumed on the 14th, and it seemed like a huge success because people were testing themselves afterwards. But as coronavirus does, it doesn't manifest until 10 to 14 days later, and now 40 people have the thing. So those 40 people need to be traced back to what they did over the 10 to 14
You know what these
days
40
in
guys
which
are
they
thinking?
thought that they were 40 guys.
20 guys.
How many people did you sleep
20
with?
guys. You know, these 20 guys are thinking they should have ate a Foo Fighters taco instead. Giving you an opportunity right now to win $20 to go to Federico's Fresh Mex. Is this Alyssa?
Yes, this is she.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, you know,
Good,
I'm
Alyssa.
doing all right. We got Cameron here. Go ahead, Cameron.
I don't know, Jeremy. Why don't you read it out for me?
I don't.
Can I read it?
I don't have it written down in front of me.
If Jeremy went to a swingers convention and 40 people caught COVID-19, how many of those people would be men?
0.
Oh, that's
0.
Incorrect.
That is true. That's not.
Just
no.
we
We never got to 0. We never got to 0. 805-543-3693. Apparently, not everybody caught it. It was very quick. And
Not everybody caught it.
unlike
Good set.
COVID, not everybody caught it.
Yeah.
So I said a number, and then I corrected myself because I realized what I just said out loud was making maybe people assume things about me that may not or may be true. I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay, that cleared it up. Okay.
Hi, you're on the air.
So this is about the swingers question, right?
Yeah. What's your name?
Jared.
Jared, you sound like a swinger.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful. Be
Just
careful.
the name alone, right?
Be careful
I
with
know.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
I know. Dude, you got to be careful, man.
If Jeremy went to a swingers convention, 40 people caught COVID-19, how many of those 40 people would be men?
I'm going to go with lucky number 7.
Nope.
Dang it.
Right. You can also, by the way,
Yes.
you can also say the number that I corrected it to, by the way. How many would be men? You're on the air. Go.
This is Ben.
Oh, great, Ben. Let's try it again.
I'm going with 20. I thought I heard 20.
Yes, you did.
No,
Here,
but that's
20.
not what he said.
That's what I said. I
Said
corrected
initially,
myself.
He goes, those 40 guys, and he goes, I mean 20 guys.
I was working on the Foo Fighters taco. I was working on my taco joke. And
It's not getting any better, Jeremy. Just keep digging.
well, because they were all having COVID.
40, huh?
don't
Well,
dig
did
too
it say
deep.
where? Open your mind, Jeremy. Come on.
Don't dig too deep. You might get that at number 40.
Hey, Ben, you're a winner. We got $20 for you to go to Federico's Fresh Max and eat one of their tacos, okay?
Hey, that sounds great.
They are good. They're
This is
very,
pretty
very
sad.
good.
A swingers party and all you're worried about is COVID, you know? Does it come to that?
That's where we're at today.
Well,
Seth.
apparently you're not worried about COVID when you go to the
Well-
I mean, like, what's the point? Like, of all the things that are allowed to happen, like, I don't know, maybe it was private property or whatever, but I mean, like, how does, like, you're gonna
It's a
tell
good
me-
thing you don't know, Jeff.
Yeah, it is.
Don't you
good,
think?
It's out of sight, out of mind, right? But it's like you're gonna tell me that
You hear that little stoner laugh?
there is government entities that are saying you can't gather in your house with 12 people
I'll show you.
when they can't even stop a swingers convention from taking place.
Don't ask,
I mean,
don't
come
tell,
on.
right? Don't ask for permission
So
and
I'm
don't
not
tell anybody
really
you did it.
worried about any government mandates that say I can't get together with my family.
I'm
because
just mad we didn't think of it. Should have had a KZOZ swingers party.
Okay, the big thing, who leaked?
Not that we would really have a swingers party, but just to see if we could get away with it.
Did-
All right,
did-
everybody's here.
How did we find out about this? Did somebody like brag about it, or I mean, was there a leak?
It was a story in the New York
And I don't
Post.
mean a condom. I mean an actual leak. But
It was
It's graphic.
leaks, a lot of leaks there.
WikiLeaks.
No, so they were bragging about how successful they were with pulling it off inside the window.
Okay, that's what
and
I
then when the
Pun
window
intended.
hit, like 14 days later, everybody's like, "Yeah, I got COVID. Oh yeah, Bob got COVID too. Oh yeah, so did Cindy." And and then now it's
but
40
she's pregnant.
people.
Bigger mistake, throwing a swingers party during COVID or getting your starting quarterback, your backup quarterback, and his backup quarterback in one room with a guy that had COVID.
Well, there's only
and
3.
then knocking out, and then starting a practice squad receiver
Yes.
as quarterback
So
that Sunday.
Yeah, Kendall Hinton. I got to ask him which one he'd rather be at.
I'm going to take my chance
You
with
get
the
screwed
swingers
either
party.
way, right?
I would have too.
You know, there's upside there. Might be some talent. All right. Seth is up next. We're out of here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Whitney will be joining us. They've got a bunch of holiday stuff downtown that you can socially distance to
Yeah,
do.
and if you're WikiLeaks, make sure you get that looked at.
And tomorrow,
Go ahead.
Sorry, there's one other thing. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking with Jeff Stolberg, and Jeff is going to join us because
Attorney at law.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've talked to him.
He's a DUI expert.
Yeah, well, he you know,
endless supply, right?
He will defend those cases, yes, but
that's what he's.
There's been a long time since we've updated any DUI laws, so we figured with the season being upon us that could happen.
Right.
Don't drink and drive.
The number one message is don't drink and drive.
Yes, he's going to take questions.
The number one message is do not drink and drive. But if you do, we know a guy.
But you don't think all the questions are going to be about COVID or whatever, legally this and that?
It could go there because it is a very interesting time litigiously in society and what's on the horizon from all these, pandemic
You can give us
issues.
the latest on Stop the Steal, maybe, or no?
Stop the Steal?
I guess that's not happening here.
What is Stop the Steal? This is like another reference that you've brought up to this morning.
You don't know?
I don't know what Stop the Steal is.
I've never heard of what you're talking about. What is
Not
it?
that kind of show.
What is it?
I'm actually surprised you guys haven't.
Yeah, Cameron, your intern, does all your research, knows.
Are you going to tell
there's
us?
been huge
well,
protests.
The
Haven't you seen
steal
that
of the
one
election,
lady with the...
they're trying to stop.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
That's a hashtag on Fox News. Stop the steal.
There was a guy with a flag and he was dancing to I think it was he was dancing the Killing in the Name of while waving a Trump flag.
He needs to go back to his homework.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Unfortunate son too.
I'll
right?
tell you this about the Republicans: not very good at deciphering lyrics to songs. Okay, that dates back all the way to Born in the USA. All right,
Unfortunate son, like Trump was playing.
yeah, unfortunate son, all of them.
Jeff Stolberg, attorney at law, our attorney friend, will be on tomorrow. What time again, Jeff? 8:45?
Yeah, he's going to be joining us at 8:45. So if you are wondering, or maybe
Stick around
you found yourself in a situation and you'd like some free knowledge,
Stick around for Stop the Steal. Seth Blackburn coming up next. We'll
I
see
thought
you
it was a
back
free
here
taco
tomorrow.
from Taco Bell or something.
Here it is.
Seth Blackburn.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.